about your sleep as you ever want to know. You know, is it deep sleep or is it light sleep? How many times do you awaken? And that sort of information. So it's helpful for many different things. You know, I use it for a treadmill. I use it when I'm sleeping. I use it when I play golf. So that's another activity I've gotten into. This one is more sophisticated than any of the other Garmin golf watches I've had in the past. It's just a very, very sophisticated piece of gear to have. Let's see, what else do I want to mention? I just looked over at this old computer of mine. It's got Windows 7. Windows 7, you remember that? So it's really, let's see, I think I probably downloaded it. I have a subscription for the Windows software. So I believe I did download several of them onto the file that I use right now for FT8. But on my sophisticated computer, it came with the latest Microsoft software. It's really just a pleasure to operate with on that computer. And it's great for writing or searching or whatever. Really enjoy working with that one. Okay, I think I've covered everything. It's nice to talk to you this week. It's a pleasure to be here. You know, I think I mentioned to you once before, I'm going to be going, not next week, but the following week. So I'll be here next week. But the following week, I'll be over at the condo. And that's one of those occasions where it's social as well as just a fun for my wife and myself. My daughters will both be there and their families. So that's quite a couple of weeks. You know, I'm very busy those 2 weeks. I used to take my handheld transceiver over there and talk to a local in Myrtle Beach and beyond. But anyway, I won't be doing any of that probably this time. I haven't done it the last couple of times. That was always fun. It's pretty active over there. It's a fairly large place now. There's a lot of people over at Myrtle Beach, and we're south at Pawleys Island, which is fairly small, but not far enough away to not hear the Myrtle Beach amateur radio operators. So that's a rundown here. Back to you again, W9BF, W3LO.
Okay, W3LO, W9BF returning. And, but yeah, you're going to have a great time with your wife there at Pawleys Island. And I know there's an awful lot to do. Wonderful of your, you and your wife publishing that essay that appears in the newsletters for all 7 Swiss communities. Oh, man, how interesting. I'd love for you to send me one when you're talking, you know, your doc files or PDF, whatever you got. I mean, particularly if you had one on the turkey, I bet that would, you know, that would be interesting. I meant to comment on your hummingbird feeder. Oh boy, that's a deluxe feeder. It's got a Wi-Fi, I guess, motion sensitive camera on it. And I don't know if it's got a SD card on it or not, or it goes to the cloud. The video does, but that would be wonderful to have that record of the up close and personal with the hummingbird. We hung up feeders this year right outside the patio doors from our great room, and so you can see the hummingbirds, you know, go and fight. You know how they fight, and so it's always nice entertaining to watch them. This feeder that I've got, though, I have to go out and have what I call bubble it. You know, it gets an issue with vacuum forming. You know, where they take out there's just not a pressure relief for this design. So I have to go out there and shake it a little bit and get all the bubbles so it fills the little flowers full of sugar water and whatnot. We put some vitamins in there for the hummingbirds that I know main source of protein. Everything is insects and whatnot, but they sure get a lot of carbohydrate wing power out of that sugar water and whatnot. So we put a little vitamin in there too. Well, good on your golf swing stuff. That's the best way to do it. I love listening to some of those pros on their interviews saying, I don't have a swing coach. You know, I taught myself the game one time. And, you know, of course they've got that wonderful eye-hand coordination. I'd love to get out there and play some golf, even at my age and whatnot. As you said, it's a wonderful exercise. But I don't have any, there's no driving ranges, there's no golf courses, you know, around me. And I need somebody, you know, to play with rather than pick up. So, you know, usually somebody my age, I might live in one of those, close to Georgetown, is a Sun City community. It's got 17,000 old folks in it. And they've got a couple of golf courses, and of course, that's essentially what they do over there is play golf. Everybody has a golf cart in that community. And, you know, hardly any cars. It's all golf carts. At least, you know, on the street for the most part. So, you know, either going to the doctor or going to the grocery store, that's what they take the car for. Anywho, you know, I'm amazed at how busy you are. Great on getting the second book going. Let me know when it's available on Amazon, and I'll certainly get a copy of it and read it. I certainly enjoyed the first volume you put together. So, with that, I'm going to pull the plug and wish you a great week. I'd be glad to. Thanks for letting me know that you'll be on next week, and we'll see if we can get Steve up and running also. Don't know if he's up at the lake again or not, but it's good for him. It's good for him. It's always good to hear him on at one time. Take care, Paul. All the best. Good health, good wealth. W3LO, W9BS.
Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah, the hummingbirds are very territorial, so that they won't be find three of them sitting on the feeder at the same time. They just chase each other off, and that's the way it is. We have situations where we have 4 hummingbirds, all wanting to use the hummingbird feeder, and they can't sit there together by any means. They just chase the other ones off, and then they go use the feeder. But that's the way they are. We get some great pictures of them, really great pictures. By the way, I just want to check with you. You're at farmer@hotmail.com. Farmer@hotmail.com. And I will send you the turkey article we put together, and see what you think about that. So good chatting with you. Have a good week, and take care down there. It's great to hear from you. Boy, I'll tell you, Bob, you know, we've had some rough things happening in our world. Boy, I'll tell you, the shooting yesterday, and now we got the GOP meeting this week, I guess it is, and we'll see what happens and how things turn out. But boy, yeah, stuff just hanging in there, you know. You hear all these things going on. Just amazing. But anyway, good to talk with you. Take care down there in Texas, and we'll look for you next week. W9BF, W3LO, off and clear.
Okay, Roger, Paul, W9BF, returning for the final. And Paul, my email address is farmer with 2 R's on the end. Farmer@hotmail.com was taken up when I applied way back in 1998, something like that, when Hotmail first came online. But put 2 R's on the farmer, and that'll get it to me. But not just 1 R. And I'm glad. It was very refreshing to have a nice talk with you. We talked for a good bit, and we did bring up with ad nauseum, the dastardly act perpetrated this weekend yesterday. What a horrible thing! And I did want to comment there. You did mention that you live not too far from Butler, but you weren't near where that shooter lived. I think he lived on the south side of Pittsburgh. Is that correct? Over.
Yeah, it is correct. I saw that tonight reading the internet.